doors close with a soft, practiced sound. Not loud enough to echo, not sharp enough to hurry anyone. Inside the carriage, lights glow steadily, warm, even. They reflect faintly in the dark window beside you, blending your outline with the night outside. The train begins to move, not suddenly, just enough for the platform to slide away without asking to be remembered. Beyond the glass, the station thins. Benches lose their shape. Signs fade into rectangles of light. Then there is only darkness, stitched together by passing lamps. The rhythm settles quickly. Wheel, rail, wheel, rail. A sound that does not change and does not need to. Seats remain mostly empty. A jacket draped over one, a bag resting against another. Objects waiting in the same way people once did. Farther down the carriage, someone sleeps, head tilted slightly forward, breathing slow, unaware of distance. The train moves through neighborhoods that have already decided to rest. Windows pass by in brief flashes, most dark, some glowing softly, as if the night has paused there for a moment longer. The air inside the carriage feels contained, still, held gently between metal and glass. A small digital display above the door updates. One station name disappears, another appears. No announcement follows. The train assumes you already understand. Outside, tracks curve slightly. The motion becomes smoother, almost circular, as if the train is being guided rather than driven. Lights along the line stretch and bend. They break apart where speed increases, then gather again as the train eases forward. The carriage sways once, twice, then finds its balance. A folded timetable rests in the seat pocket, corners worn, edges softened by years of quiet reference. No one reaches for it. The sound of movement grows softer, not quieter, just more distant, as if the night has begun to absorb it. Stations pass without stopping now. Platforms empty. Signs illuminated for no one. A single clock visible. Hands frozen at a time that no longer matters. The train continues, unhurried, certain. Your reflection shifts in the window, not fixed, not important, just another shape passing through. Somewhere beneath the floor, machinery hums steadily, a low assurance that everything is working as it should. The sleeping passenger stirs once, then settles again, the train carrying them forward without needing permission. Outside, the city loosens. Buildings step back. Spaces widen. Darkness becomes uninterrupted. The lights inside the carriage remain unchanged. They do not respond to distance. They simply stay. Another station name appears, this one quieter, smaller. The train slows slightly, then continues past, deciding not to stop. rails sing more softly now, a smoother tone, less edge, more glide. Time stretches inside the carriage. Minutes do not stack. They slide one into the next without resistance. A final cluster of lights passes on the left. A road, a bridge, then nothing but black space and the suggestion of movement. The train keeps going, carrying quiet, carrying rest, carrying no expectations. And as it drifts through the last sleeping stations of the night, the carriage remains calm, the rhythm remains steady, and the journey continues without needing an ending, allowing the night to move alongside until even motion feels gentle enough to let go. The train slows without stopping, a careful adjustment, as if listening to the rails before deciding how much speed to keep. Outside, a signal light glows briefly. Green, then gone, left behind without comment. Inside the carriage, nothing changes. The lights hold. The seats remain empty. The quiet stays where it is. A faint vibration travels through the floor, settles, then becomes part of the steady motion again. Metal and distance agreeing on a rhythm. The window shows less now, not darkness exactly, but space without detail. Fields, service roads, tracks running alongside for a while, then peeling away. A soft chime sounds from the control panel. Not an announcement, just a system marking its place in the night. The sleeping passenger shifts, shoulders relaxing, breath evening out again. The train carries them without disturbance. Overhead, a rack holds nothing. Straps hang loosely, swaying just enough to remind the carriage it is moving. The display above the door dims slightly, energy saving, night aware. Another station approaches, but the platform lights stay low. No figures, no waiting, only the suggestion that stopping was once possible here. The train passes through, leaving the platform untouched. The sound outside softens further, wheel against rail becoming smoother, almost continuous, like a single long note held gently. The carriage feels smaller now, not tighter, just more contained, as if the outside has stepped farther away. A folded map slips halfway from a pocket, stops, held by friction and habit. Somewhere farther back, a door shifts slightly in its frame. A quiet click, then nothing more. The train leans into a curve. Lights outside stretch into lines, then return to points. The motion remains calm, predictable, easy to follow without watching. Time inside the carriage loosens. Minutes pass without being counted. Distance loses its meaning. The night presses softly against the glass, never asking to be let in. The train continues on, through stations that do not wake, through spaces that do not interrupt, carrying its quiet forward, steady and unchanged, as the journey settles deeper into the dark. The rails begin to straighten, the curve easing out, the motion becoming even quieter, as if the train has learned the night well enough to trust it. Outside, a maintenance light passes slowly, white, unblinking, then gone. The window reflects only the inside now. Seats, lights, a faint outline of movement that feels far away. The carriage breathes steadily, air circulating without sound, temperature holding its place. A soft click comes from beneath the seat, metal settling, then stillness again. The sleeping passenger's head shifts slightly, finding a steadier angle. Breath remains slow, unbroken. The display above the door updates once more. Another name appears, short, unfamiliar. It fades before it can matter. Beyond the glass, tracks run parallel for a while. Two lines moving together, then one slips away into darkness, choosing a different direction. The train does not follow. The lights inside feel warmer now, not brighter, just closer, as if distance has narrowed on its own. A jacket sleeve brushes the seat as the carriage sways. Fabric answers softly. Nothing else reacts. Far ahead, the sound of motion smooths even further. Wheel and rail becoming almost indistinguishable. A single, continuous presence. The train passes a small station without slowing. One platform light still on. No benches occupied. A clock glowing faintly under glass. It watches the train pass, then returns to waiting. Inside, nothing shifts. The quiet remains intact. A low hum travels through the floor, then dissolves into the larger rhythm. Systems agreeing, night accepting. The window shows a brief reflection of trees, dark shapes, tall, uninterested in the train's passing. Then open space again. Time slips gently here, not measured in minutes, but in distance that no longer needs names. The train continues forward, steady, contained, carrying rest and motion together, through stations that remain asleep, through the last stretches of night, where even the journey itself feels ready to slow, to soften, and to let the quiet lead the way. The sound becomes thinner, not fading, just spreading out, as if the night has more room now. The carriage feels lighter, not lifted, only less held by what it passes through. Outside, the ground lowers slightly. Tracks run along open space, no buildings close enough to reflect light back. Darkness stays dark. A distant signal blinks once, acknowledged, then forgotten. Inside, the overhead lights keep their steady tone. No flicker, no adjustment. They do not react to distance. A handrail sways gently, then finds stillness again. Movement correcting itself without effort. The sleeping passenger exhales more deeply. A long breath, then another. The train carries the rhythm forward. The display above the door dims again, colors losing contrast, as if they know no one is reading now. Beyond the glass, a narrow road appears, runs alongside the tracks for a moment, then turns away, choosing somewhere else to go. The train does not follow. A soft pressure change passes through the carriage. Ears adjust. Air settles. Nothing more is required. The rails begin to sound smoother still. Less separation between moments. A single continuous presence, easy to forget. Another station drifts by, smaller than the last. One light on. No movement. No reason to stop. The platform slides away quietly, keeping its sleep intact. Inside, the jacket on the seat shifts slightly, fabric responding to motion, then resting again. The window shows only reflections now, interior becoming its own landscape, seats and lights repeating gently. Time loosens further. Distance stretches, then stops feeling like distance at all. The train moves on, unhurried, unchallenged, carrying the quiet through places that do not wake, through the deep part of night where motion no longer asks for attention, and the journey itself becomes calmer.